my journey back home, I made an unplanned decision to stop at a tiny coffee shop for the night. It was stated to be open throughout the night, and as fatigue settled from the long drive, it emerged as that sole beacon of light amid the desolation that stretched for miles in every direction. On entering, an unsettling emptiness pervaded the air. No soul graced the premises, not even the shop owner. The prices were labeled much higher than normal. Seating alone at a table, I harbored the hope that the elusive proprietor might be somewhere in the back of this tiny establishment. The light was dim, capturing a melancholic vibe. The thick, faded glassed windows were failing to send much light outside. The clock struck 1, and my weariness led me to doze off for a bit. Sometime later, I woke up to another discerned lone figure. A girl in her 20s, wearied and, I suspected, waiting for the shopkeeper as well. To my surprise, I noticed an untouched cup of coffee awaited on my table. Exactly what I would have ordered despite the inflated price. An hour elapsed, my gaze lingering on the empty cup, desiring for more. Yet the owner failed to make an appearance. Checking back at the blondie, seemed distressed, and in my half-awake state, I caught her shedding a tear or two in silence. Abruptly, she rose from her seat, her eyes ablaze with an inexplicable rage that she directed at me, as though I were culpable for the annihilation of her entire kin. After a chilling stare-down, she left the store. A minute of absolute silence followed, but there should have been a sound of a car engine. The desolate night could not possibly accommodate her aimless departure in the middle of nowhere. Rushing outside, I encountered only barren roads leading to nowhere. Upon returning back to the shop, I discovered another cup of espresso, a replacement for the one I had drained. However, instead of indulging, I headed straight for the counter, intent on calling for the absent shopkeeper. "Excuse me, are you in the back?" After a moment, a silhouette emerged from behind the counter, its ebony presence fixing a penetrating gaze upon me, an eternity compressed into a moment. It was a black cat with wise eyes. Dismissing the disconcerting encounter by shooing it off, my eyes landed on a book titled Biography of an Addict. A wry smile crept across my face as I picked up the book, only to be greeted by an unexpected revelation. The pages, from start to finish, were starkly blank. The decision to stop at this peculiar place turned into an unsettling mistake. I immediately exited the shop. The lone flickering light outside that pulled me to this place had succumbed to darkness, enveloping the street in near pitch black. Then I went to retrieve my phone from the car, but the key, presumed to be in my breast pocket, proved nowhere to be found. Rushing back to the shop, my search for the car key ensued for half an hour to no avail. I sat down tired, distressed and scared. I started to chug down the now cold espresso as I succumbed to a haze. Blurry vision set in, the warmth of the fading light enveloping me as I merged with the table in a gradual surrender to the mysterious forces at